But this is going to be a very impromptu masterclass. It's an experience for you to understand exactly what's been kind of going on in my world, what's coming up for you guys, and most importantly, what I've been noticing on the online realm. And I'm announcing something brand new today. So if you are watching this on replay or if you watch it live, welcome, welcome. I'm Sam Evans. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be sharing with you something really powerful that I basically have birthed, created, something new. And this has actually taken a little while for it to come through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this with a little prayer because obviously God is everything to me and I just want to share this with you. So, Heavenly Father, may your presence fill this space. May your words be led by your will and not any fears, doubts, or insecurities. May every woman who watches this leave with deeper clarity, confidence, and command, knowing that the power is within them. By the name of Joshua, I pray, Selah. So, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why am I doing this masterclass today? One of the things that I have actually recognized is a little bit of a background from me is I've been in the coaching industry for quite some time. And some of you have been in my world for a very long time. Some of you are new. Some of you have no idea who I am and what makes me me. And the thing about me is that I've always said that the power is within you. This has been a saying that I have been using since the very first moment I began my coaching career. And the reason why I said that is because through the ability to understand your own unique gifts and traits, by learning to navigate yourself through any difficult situations, especially when you're running your business, you have the ability to know what is right for you. And what tends to happen is that most people seem to feel bogged down through experiences by performing. People use that a lot. It's not about performance. What does that mean? It means stop pretending, stop doing things that other people have said for you to do, stop acting like other people, stop responding out of character. And the only reason why most people tend to do that is because they have been conditioned through experiences, through life, through programming in the unconscious mind that causes any human being to act in a particular way based on what they believe is true to them. Now, I specifically worked predominantly with female entrepreneurs, and I've helped so many women change their lives. Like, I've helped people meet the man of their dreams, to get married, to have children, to launch businesses, to go from stony broke to multiple seven figures and beyond. But it wasn't about the money. It was never about the success. It was never about that. It was about who they truly are. It's about who you truly are. And when you are deeply in your power, you know who you truly are. You never give your power away. You just don't. You let go of any energy leaks, power leaks. You stop handing it over like a platter, like, here you go, sir, take my power. I don't need it. And even though consciously you may go, I don't do that, I don't do that, I don't do that, I don't do that, but actually there'll be something inside of you that actually causes you to do that. And one of the things that I have noticed a lot lately is that tech has changed a lot, right? Tech has changed a lot. Tech has changed so much that instead of asking questions in Google, a lot of people go to ChatGPT. When I first discovered ChatGPT, I had no idea what I was doing, and that was last January. And as time had gone on and people said, oh, you can write your content in ChatGPT. You can create your pillars. You can create your business. You can learn about your human design. You could do this. You could do that. And what I've noticed predominantly with a lot of women in the online realm is that you're actually chucking anything and everything into ChatGPT, hoping that ChatGPT is going to give you the answer. Do you know what you're actually doing? You are actually forsaking one habit to another. You are potentially someone who may not wants to work with other mentors or coaches, or possibly you've been burnt by mentors and coaches. And by working with all these other mentors and coaches, you leaked your power because you wasn't fully in your own power. To fully be in your own power is to fully stand in the God-given birthright that He had given you to lead that how you're supposed to be leading on this earth. Now, I do predominantly work with coaches and mentors on the online space. I help you understand the power that is within you that you have been given. Because truth be told, a lot of people have forgotten. And the way the coaching industry was post-pandemic till, I'd say, beginning of last year, everything began to change. Tech changed. People started writing content and you're kind of like, whoa, you're talking to me. And they're talking to you and they're talking to you and they're talking to you. And then you jump into their programs and you jump in, you kind of go, well, I kind of knew this already. Well, this is actually not working for me. Well, I don't understand what I'm doing. And so what's happened is instead of actually recognizing the fact that there has been some energy leaks, some power leaks, and some leadership leaks, what you've actually done is you've gone, right, that's it. I don't want to go and work with anybody else. I don't want to do it. I want to do it myself. So you throw yourself into ChatGPT, you're throwing yourself into strategy, and then you're kind of losing yourself again. You're putting in these prompts, you're trying to find the gaps in your power. But let me tell you something right now. AI is not ever going to fill the gaps in your power. AI will never do what you don't already believe to be true. And so as I'm using ChatGPT, I never announced it. I never shared it. And we started sharing content and I started to put some things in and I started to have this content. And I kind of like, well, hold on a minute. Someone else has written something similar to that. And someone else has written something similar to that. Well, hold on a minute. What the fuck is going on? And I'm seeing the same sentences. I'm seeing the same things and there's no depth. There's no emotional mastery. There is no leadership. And so this is one of the reasons why most coaches are struggling in their businesses because A, you are not really connected to your authority or your power, and B, you're doing what everyone else is doing. So when I realized that, I took a little bit of a step back. I took a little bit of a step back and I sat in stillness. I sat in stillness and I got really close with God. I got close with God. I invited Jesus in and I started asking myself, what is it that people actually need? What is it that I should be here to create? What is it that is needed for the world right now? AI cannot replace humans. Like it doesn't matter how advanced it becomes, it cannot replace humans. Obviously, later on down the line, there's going to be robots that's going to do certain jobs. Yes, it is taking people out of their jobs, 100%. But the one thing it will never do, it will never be an EQ master. You as an individual are an EQ master. You should be an EQ master, which means you need to be fully in your power. To fully be in your power is noticing where you give your power away, where you're leaking energy, and most importantly, recognizing that you are a gift from God and you need to learn that you have the power within you to deliver whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing here with purpose. Not to be a productive machine. The robots can do that later. But right now in your business, the reason why things are not working the way that they are is because you are giving your power away. It's like with human design readings. You are giving your power away. You're thinking, right, this report says this is how I'm supposed to be. This is how I'm supposed to act. But that's not set in stone. Where's your initiative? Where's your leadership? Where's your mastery? And that's going to come from emotional intelligence. Nothing can ever forsake emotional mastery. Because here's the thing with human design. When you're looking at your human design, there's going to be aspects of there that you may not agree with. Not from ego, from your soul. And the reason being is because there's levels of you that has to come to a level of higher leadership that's going to allow you to override any readings. But so many people are still seeking outside validation. And what's going on right now are three major problems that are just causing a lot of people to really doubt themselves. I can read between the lines. There are people out here that are using AI to write amazing content, but when it comes to delivery, they're not standing in their power. Then there are people that are regurgitating repetitive coaching jargon bullshit on social media, and everyone's kind of getting bored and it's affecting your sales, when really and truthfully, you should be raking it in. And so what's going on in the industry right now is something really big and huge. Yes, you can 100% to use AI to build your business. But the thing is that if you're not fully in your power, if you don't authentically lead yourself, if you keep giving it away like you did to other coaches and mentors, then what's going to happen is you're going to keep repeating the same habit. The difference is, instead of a human being, you've done it to a robot. What are you doing? What are you doing? You are someone who's most probably got so much power, so much skills, so much wisdom. But instead of understanding the truth that exists within you, and instead of hiring people, working with them to help you enhance your power that's already within you, you're still leaking. You are leaking like a battery. And the fluid is toxic and it needs to go away. It's affecting your health, your well-being, and your emotional mastery. So here are the three big problems that I'm kind of noticing right now. Number one, you are outsourcing your power to AI. People are just leading themselves from an identity based on, well, maybe this will fix me. Maybe this value, maybe this prompt is going to make me go viral. You're actually hoping that AI is going to help you be in your power. You're actually mirroring your chaos. AI is only going to reflect back to you based on who you really are. And so by doing that, it's why these prompts aren't working. Here are the top 10 tips, and here is this, and here is that. You've got to actually communicate with it. You've got to communicate it on a real soul level. It will only mirror back to you based on what you talk to it. If you say, what do you think? Well, it's going to do it based on what it already has been programmed with. But you get to lead the way with it by speaking with it, knowing that you are in your power. When I have my conversations with it, sometimes there's things I'm like, I don't agree with this. This is not me. Can you just no, don't ever do that again. I'm in charge here. And this is where your EQ comes in, because problem number two is people are ignoring their EQ. If you constantly prompt and jump into AI from pressure, from fear or confusion, it's going to give you back exactly the same. It's going to mirror back to you exactly what you are putting in. What you put in, you get out. Have you not heard that? Like for like, it's the same thing. So this is where you've got to learn how to master your emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? Let's dive into that for a minute. Your EQ, emotional quotient, your emotional intelligence is the way you hold yourself in your power. It's the way you address situations without being triggered or activated by outside of you. It's about learning how to lead yourself with higher levels of discernment, certainty, and most importantly, trust in your ability to change the lives of others. Your legacy is based on the imprints, the energetic and emotional imprints that you are leaving right now. It's not materialistic things. It's the change in the game that you are bringing to the table to go and make a huge transformation in the lives of others. ChatGPT is here to help you. It's here to support you. So whatever it is that's going on in your life right now, you've got to really tune into your own gifts and talents. If there's something that you're stuck with, then yeah, you've got to navigate through that. You've got to work on that. You've got to unlock your power, because you're allowing AI to control you. I have watched so many different training programs, how to use ChatGPT. Yeah, there's little things here, little things there, start a new chat, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes you can go down this spiral ChatGPT hole, and you kind of get lost, and you're kind of like, well, I've just wasted a whole day. Well, you know what you're doing? You're compensating a Facebook social media scroll hole for an AI hole. You've got to start really learning to lead yourself in your own power. And that's where problem number three is spiritual discernment is missing. Leadership comes from spirit, not your software. I've been working from home now since 2018, way before the pandemic hit, way before everything began to be more online. I never lost myself. I loved it. Don't get me wrong, I love being with people and I love having conversations, but it's so easy. It's so simple. I didn't know how to use Dropbox. I didn't know how to build funnels, create an email sequence. I didn't even know how to use Zoom. But people are making it so difficult. But you have to roll with the times right now. And the only way you're going to be able to roll with the times right now is recognize that you have the power to create the life that you want, but you don't give it over. It's not taking over. It cannot take over if humans still exist on this planet. Your humanness is based on the experiences that you've had and been through. You're not at school. You're a leader. How are you going to learn to lead yourself? You were given an identity with the moment you was born. And based on your past experiences, you created facades and you've performed and you are responding based on expectations. That's not leadership. They say it's 80% mindset, 20% strategy. So why are you doing 80% chat GPT and 20% mindset? That's not leadership. Strategy is supposed to support you and your identity, your emotional mastery, your personality, your ability to change other people's lives, to create a business that works for you. It's not supposed to be ChatGPT is in charge of you. What do you think? How should I do it? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, ChatGPT said this to me. Oh, this is what I need to do. Are you leading or are you following? It's not supposed to be the other way around. Based on all of this, and having realized that I've actually been able to fine tune my entire business model using ChatGPT based on what feels right for me. You can 100% have a board meeting with ChatGPT. You can 100% share ideas and disclose certain bits of information about yourself in a way that's going to allow you to fully own your power. You don't hide behind AI. You don't hide behind filters. You don't hide behind images that don't even look like you. Yes, sometimes I may use a filter. I was trying to do this AI pictures, but I'm not doing that either because that's not authentic and that's not really me. So I'm not doing that. I'm not going to act in a particular way just to attract you, just to make money. And that's the energy that's kind of going on out here. ChatGPT is supposed to be a tool that you get to add into your business in a way that's going to allow you to fully express your creativity, your art, your thoughts, your feelings into a business model that's going to help change your lives. But if you are not in alignment with your power, if you have no clarity on your business model, if you have no idea where you're heading, what you're doing, and where you're going, then it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I'm talking to the leader within you. I'm talking to the visionary in you. I'm talking to the part in you that wants to stop sounding like everybody else. Because if your content is not getting views right now, and if it's sick and tired of throwing money at other people, then this is what I want to share with you. I built something randomly, did not expect it. No, so in love it, not even joking. Wanted to throw up after I did it because I was like, this is so scary because it's so new. I've not done this before. Someone said to me, Sam, how do you use ChatGPT? So I went and done a bit of research and I was thinking about how do I use it? Because I've downloaded those prompts. Here are the prompts. Use this, here's that. And yes, okay, those prompts and, hooks and stuff, they work for some people, but I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't know about you. And I'm so sick and tired of seeing stuff that sounds exactly the same. You can write powerful content and then you can put it into ChatGPT and it may tweak some of the words in there. But, this is not about coaching. This is not about strategy. This is not about performance. Oh my God, I'm so sick and tired of it. The truth, the hard truth. And then sometimes it makes you kind of doubt yourself because there are some things that I say and people go, oh, that's from ChatGPT. But what if you was able to train your ChatGPT to become a business partner? What if you could absolutely transform the way that you grow your business? So if you are feeling a little bit like, do you know what? I don't want to hire someone right now. I don't want to build another strategy. Then this is what I have created. Introducing to you, Train Your Energetic AI Business Partner. This frequency transmission was built based on my ability to tune into my emotional intelligence, my human design, and my leadership skill set, based on everything that I have acquired, learned, embodied, and felt and seen and experienced over the past 7 years. This guidebook will allow you to calibrate to your energy before you put any prompt into ChatGPT. It anchors into your human design. It tunes into your existing levels of emotional intelligence, not by telling you what it is, because you might as well just go to Google. And it's about your spiritual authority. So AI becomes your mirror, not a master. Remember that. It's only going to reflect whatever it is that you put in. I can ask the same question in 3 different chats and it'll come out with different things. So I will pick and see which one feels right for me, and then I will know how to navigate it. If I see something, and if, let's say, for example, I am writing a post, I will type it out, blah, 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 blah. I'll put it in ChatGPT, it will tweak it, and it will start using all this jargon shit. And I'm like, no, that's crap. Actually, you know what? I don't like it. I'm going to keep my own. Can you see the level of discernment? Can you see the level of certainty? Can you see the level of emotional mastery and leadership? AI is not here to take over your business, your skill set, or your power. AI is here to help you exude, elaborate, and expand your success levels. It's about being an emotionally intelligent leader, knowing how to lead yourself by building a business that works for you, not the other way around. It's not supposed to tell you what to do. Where is your power? Where is your leadership? And this is one of the things that I've added in here is the emotional calibration principle. I will have basically created a step-by-step process that's going to allow you to first build that connection. So it gets you, it knows you, not what someone else says, not because it worked for someone else. This is the same thing with coaching. This is how I made £1 million. Who wants the secret? Who wants the recipe? Unless it's going to feed my belly, then no, I don't want your recipe. I want to know how I can do it in a way that's right for me, because we're all different human beings. And if you put the same thing that everyone else is doing, it's going to regurgitate the same shit back to you. So what I've done is I've created emotionally intelligent integrated prompts that's going to allow you to actually use these questions and commands as such into your own system that's going to allow you to actually start realizing what it is that you really want to do. I've been able to build the most powerful one-to-one package, not because someone told me, because I've already got the experience. And the things that I have come up with, I've brainstormed, I've asked the questions, I've led myself. I don't like that. I don't like that. No, I do like that. Oh, let me use this. Uploading certain things that I've got from my own training and built something that's mine. There are people out here who are claiming they are coaches because they've actually gone into ChatGPT, build me a 10K offer, and they're selling it, but they're not delivering. Why are they not delivering? Because they're not in their power. They haven't got the skill set nor the leadership mastery. This is where this book's going to come in. This guide is not to teach you tech, by the way. It's to help you return to your leadership. It's not here to keep you up. It's here to become the standard in the way you lead yourself. If you want to come work with me in other areas, then so be it, because I'm not here to tell you to work harder. I'm here to help you lead from soul. So the noise disappears, and instead of you becoming saturated by the noise. Have you not felt that heaviness? Have you not felt the burdens, the energy from other people? I can feel it. And it's been weighing me down for so long. And thank God this client said to me, how do you use ChatGPT? Because now I've created something incredible. It's not for everyone, right? It's not going to be for everyone. And I'm not here for everyone anyway. But it's for the women who's sick and tired of giving their power away. It's for the women who actually want to really take their power back by learning how to navigate themselves and building a business that is in alignment to them, not someone else's system. And this is where I brought all of my skill set into one powerful ebook. There's also a frequency guided audio that I've added with it to help you and initiate the power within you, because that's what I do. That is my gift. That is my power. So where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. This is from Corinthians 3:17. Because you weren't meant to be confused, scattered, or sounding like everybody else, hustling to find the next clarity. You are meant to be the frequency your business is to respond to. So now it's time for your AI to lead. Now it's time for your AI to reflect your leadership, not to replace it. Not to replace it, guys. The future is soul-led. It's always going to be emotionally intelligent. And it's always going to be God-powered, and it's going to start now. So once you watch this training, if you have aligned to the message that I've dropped for you today, you can access the guide today. I created this to give you peace of mind. So sit with it, ask the questions, have a meeting with ChatGPT, give it a name. Mine's called Archie, as in the architect. And it's helped me design something so phenomenal based on my experiences, my questions, my leadership, my authority, my knowledge, my wisdom. And I haven't done it saying, this is my way. This is for you to lead yourself your way. It's never about me, it's about you. So on that note, if you watched this, let me know how you found it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Mwah. Have an incredible day, and I'll speak to you soon.